Yo, what's up? This is Risky. Um, I'm making this video in response to a lot of people on Kick, people that maybe in my everyday life, people that I fucking deal with every day or maybe once or twice a week. This is for people like David James or, people that just get under my skin and maybe you just learn a little bit more about myself. But I'm sick and tired of all of the thirsty people on Kick just because they see a female in a picture. Situations that I'm going through right now. They see my profile picture as a girl and they automatically assume the best thing they can do right now is, oh, I guess I'll compliment her or send her a picture of my dick and everything will be great. I'll get some nudes back. I don't know what goes through you guys' minds, but it's sick and it's disgusting. It's wrong. I detest it. It's just not how somebody should socialize with another person. I'd like to move on. Another thing I just cannot stand are people who like to post child pornography. I mean, I can't stop everyone on this planet from being a fucking pedophile. But if that's who you are and what you do, don't fucking share it to people. Don't post it on websites and post it on Kick and like drop boxes full of this shit. It's fucking disturbing and disgusting and not everybody wants to see it. And though you may think it's funny and people are, laughing, I mean, nobody's fucking laughing about that shit. It's disgusting and it's horrible. I think people like that should honestly, they should burn in hell. They like the worst of the worst should happen to these people, and I'm not the only one who thinks this. A lot of other people think this as well. So yeah, at the end of the day, guys, it's not funny. It's not trolling. It's not trying to make somebody feel like shit about themselves or think that it's going to be a good haha later on in the future. No, it's nothing funny. It's disgusting as fuck, and you seriously need help. For anybody that would post child pornography. I'd also like to move on to the topic of religion on Kick and Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and so on and so on and so on. We all believe in the same God as far as Christianity goes. We read the same book. Yes, there's different ways of understanding this book and interpreting it. There are different ways of talking about it and maybe preaching it. But at the end of the fucking day, it's the same God. It's the same book. Why do we argue and fight about it? Why, though the Bible may say, oh, gay people are not right, the Bible also says, do not cast judgment. Why, at the end of the day, that people are always constantly gay bashing? People are always, you know, bringing somebody down just because they believe the same religion, just in a different way. The same God, but interpreted a little bit different from everybody else. Why do people have to bash other people for this? Why not listen to their ideas, gain a better understanding, and maybe try to talk to them about it in a peaceful manner? Instead of just, oh, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. I hate this. And it's really annoying. Somebody can't even be a true religion anymore without somebody else saying, oh, your religion is wrong, you're going to hell, even though it's the same God, same book. Why? Why is that? The people who disagree with me, I don't think they're going to hell. I think that they have a good heart on them and they have honestly the right intentions. They believe in the God and they believe that they are saved. And for this reason that alone, I think by believing in Jesus and having an understanding of his love and God's love, that is almost just enough to make it and God's love. Like it's enough to bring you to salvation. And as far as other religions go, it's annoying when a Christian has to bash a Muslim or bash a Jewish person and things like that. What you don't understand is, Other people are taught these things their entire lives, the same way as Christians are, like myself was. And, I grew up Jewish, and I later on found out, I walked my own path. And I found out that I believe in Jesus as our Savior. And I'm not sitting here bashing Jewish people or telling every Jewish person I see is wrong and they're going to hell for what they did, because they did nothing wrong. Nothing at all. They just listened to the stories that they were told since a child, just the same as I was. Though their understanding and maybe path finding was completely different from mine. So I'm not going to sit there and tell these people that they're going to go to hell and that's what they are. Most of the Jewish Muslim people that I know are really good people. And it's even aside with even homosexual people. I know a lot of homosexual people that are really good people at heart. And they're afraid to turn towards Christianity and, all these other religions because they're going to get cast out. They're going to be bashed. They're going to be made fun of and told they're going to hell constantly. I've been trying to get my friend Connor, to believe again, or, just to believe and maybe have some type of open idea to, you know, to God, or even not even just God, just to believing that there is a purpose after death. And it's very hard for people like him to believe this, because even if he were to believe and he joins a church and wants to, believe in God and read the Bible, he's instantly going to get cast out because people are so fucking stupid and ignorant, and they cast so much judgment on other people. It makes people like my friend Connor feel so uncomfortable. So why would somebody want to believe in a God that is only going to hate him for the way he was born? Talking to this man, him telling me just since he was a child, he's always been feminine. He's never had sexual attraction for a woman ever. And that is enough to tell me that, people aren't just choose to be gay. If so, I could look at another man and say, wow, he's attractive. I would have sex with this man if homosexuality are right, but that's not how I feel. I am attracted to women and women only. And when I look at a woman that I am attracted to and I want to be with, I think of her in intimate ways. I don't look at another man and say, oh, that's a man I want to be with. And it has nothing to do with being saved or, even when I was wicked and I was an atheist and there were times when I was struggling with Satanism, I didn't look at another man sexually, intimately, emotionally, anything like that. I was repulsed at a time of my life of homosexuality, and I had a lot of homophobia. And it just irks me that after, a few of my friends in my life have came out of the closet, and, a few of my family members, and learning their story and listening to them and actually supporting them rather than just leaving their side, I get to learn a better perspective on who they are. I get to learn more about, you know, how it works. A lot of people don't understand it, and it's annoying. It just you read you read one thing in the Bible, you take it so literal, but you don't understand that it takes such great understanding to actually read the Bible. A lot of people may say, "Oh, well, it's right here and there. It says it plain as day. All homosexuals going to hell. Everybody is going to hell." But I mean, in Revelations, it speaks of dragons and and so forth. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to see a dragon spat out of the ground and holding a whore on her back. I mean, come on, like let's get real. This Bible is a metaphor. There are some people on this planet that aren't homosexual, weren't born that way, and they do it anyway, either for pop culture or just doing it just to do it. And these are the people I feel that God warned us about, not the people who were born that way. And a lot of people may argue the way that I argue with me when I say, "Well, what about mental retardation?" "Oh, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's completely the same." People are born mentally retarded. People are born with Down syndrome. People are born with Asperger's. People are born with ADD. People are born with bipolar disorder. People are born with all kinds of things that are unexplainable and that are different, and it takes so much for a person to actually understand it. I wish that some of these people that I associate with every day, and I sit back and I realize, like, why can't they understand a person before they go quick to judge? I would like to, take my time. There's another person, I will announce his initials as DL, but he told me I was evil and wicked because I went against a child a child pervert, and another troll who just wanted to just piss everybody off, and he got mad at me for those reasons. But yet he says he's such a hypocrite. He makes a group, an anti-LGBTA group, but yet makes like makes this comment telling me that turn the other cheek, but yet constantly bashes homosexuals. Is constantly, bashing people for what they believe. I have said multiple times to this person that I believe in evolution, and I believe that the Bible is a lot more complex than what we may have thought it was. Yet I'm constantly bashed by this same person for it. I'm called evil.